mini dwarfs on track. These are the senior of the bunch, and we already got contact. The 55 making contact with the 26. That'd be the 26 of Matthew Schwerkart. I believe that's what Jeff wrote. And the 55 of Jack Nichols. All is well, your leader out front, that number 51 machine, Tyler Bannister. Good looking ride he's got. Second spot, the 20X of Joseph Snyder. And a battle for the third spot, not Kevin Harvick, but he does go to the inside, Trenton Millard on the inside of the 74 machine of Blake Ballard. We have mentioned all the drivers' lap traffic right now. For the 51, Bannister trying to make a move in the heat race. For the senior mini dwarfs, contact the 26, going for another ride. Figure eight action. Well, they always wondered when the next time there'd be a figure eight race at Oildale. We just had a white flag out for Bannister. Pretty tricky infield track. It's like a D-shaped reverse. Theoretically, just like its bigger daddy track. Checkered flag out for Bannister. Snyder in the second spot. And not Kevin Harvick, but one that looks just like it, the 29 of Millard.
I love how old school the 55 car is with blue wheels and everything.
I love it. All right.
Sounds old school.
Yes. Pace cars off. We are green. 3 wide into turn number 1. It's an exciting race. Your leader, the 17M of Caden McCaskill, dropped all the way to the back of the pack. So an unusual start. But the outside pole sitter, Cameron McCauley, took the spot and is making sure to defend it. Meanwhile, the 8 is breathing down the neck. Jeremy Clark. Good battle for the lead up front. I do think that you can tell one of the big differences between the front two right now. Your leader has a NASCAR Cup style wing. Woo, 92. Trying to do up on 2 wheels. Battle for the lead down this back straight. One of the big differences I was saying, and I think the 8 is faster because of it, look at the difference between the rear spoilers. NASCAR Sprint Cup style spoiler on the back of the 23, and the 8 of Clark has the old Talladega flip 'em over spoiler. White flag is out. Who's it gonna be? Second heat for the dwarfs, mini dwarfs out here on the mini track. 8's making a run. Looking to the inside, not gonna do it. It's the 23 of Cameron McCauley. Clark second spot, and the 30 Tim Holloway rounds out your top 3. Green flag out there, quick on their starts out here. We got to get used to it. We're rookies out here at the Bakersfield Speedway. Battle right at the start up front between the 10 and the 09. That'd be the 10J of Nicholas Johnson. Just got passed on the inside by the 09 of Brylan Holder. But look at that raked number 38 behind. Look at that raked roof, man. That thing high down for us. The 38K of Carson Sylvester. Oh! Bummer for Nicholas. Around he goes. Can the 38 catch up? Sylvester making all the right moves, but making no gain on that 09. I think Holder's actually making some time on him. Anthony in the 17, Anthony Balcazar, if I'm saying that correctly. The 11 of Cody Johnson. White flag is out for the 09 of Holder. Holder's going to get sideways, but hangs on. Dirt track racing. And Holder taking the checkered flags in the heat race. 38K Sylvester in the second spot, and 17 of Anthony Balcazar.
Junior mini dwarfs getting ready, getting going. Green flag out. Here we go. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. 3 wide down the backstretch. A little bit of contact. Probably going to be a little bit more coming into turn number 3. Nice dive in by the number 11. Oh, takes out the cone. The cone. Oh, no. I think we need to get the ambulance on that. I think we're going to be all right. Number 11, Andrew Orlando, was the one who just went dive bombing through the cone. Unfortunately, we do not have the lineup yet for these guys. We have the lineup for the other guys, not these guys.
To check out all the stuff that LBTV does. Green flag is in the air. We're back underway. 2 laps down. 4 laps to go. Andrew Orlando in the United States Cold Storage, sponsored number 11, still battling with the 23K, that on-it chassis Mid-Cal Motorsports sponsored machine. For second place, that is Caden Cochran in the 23K car. Now goes to the outside against your leader, the 07X of TM3, Troy Morris III. Troy Morris still looking for his first heat race win. He is your last main event winner. It's a 3-car battle for the lead as they slide into turn number 1. Troy Morris III still out in front. Andrew Orlando in the 11 car makes contact with Morris III, Dexter as we like to call him, and slides back now into third as Caden Cochran in the 23K car does a little bumper tag with your leader as they slide into turn number 1. To the inside, Cochran takes the advantage and moves into the lead.
Now let me tell you what, that was some big time bump drafting as they come through with the main chute with Cochran just hammering on the backside of Troy Morris. Now he gets passed by Orlando. Oh, and they both lose handle. Look out, the 05 car making contact as well. Cade McClenney.
And your leader out of turn number 4 and winner is going to be the 23K machine of Caden Cochran with his second heat race win of 2012. Machine of McKenna McCaslin.
And we go green coming out of turn 4. A 4 wide with the red 14 car hooked up big time. And that is Gavin Manning in the 14G.
Gavin Manning already with 1 main event win this year, goes from the back of the pack all the way to the lead as the 29K of Kylie Wheeler spins right on the back straightaway. Your leader, the 68S of Sonny Simpkins, being tracked down now by Gavin Manning as they slide into 1 and 2.
Yeah, Gavin Manning was all over the rear nerf bar on Simpkins' car, but after she got down the front, she was able to put a little air between them. And now the 29 car right in the middle of them as well. Both able to clear.
Kylie Wheeler doing a great job. She pulls up onto the grass area and lets your leaders go by, and then comes back out on the racetrack, back up to the front as your leader, the 68S of Sonny Simpkins, crosses the stripe to complete lap number 3. 3 down, 3 to go. Gavin Manning in the 14G car right there on her rear bumper. Your third place car is the 34P of Paige Minor. Lap traffic coming into play.
Yeah, buddy, you know, watch out. Manning takes a look at the inside. Lap traffic, he's going to use a pick. Gets past Simpkins. Battles out of turn number 2. It's Gavin Manning now with the lead. White flag will come out this time by.
White flag is in the air for your leader, Gavin Manning, in the on-it chassis Mid-Cal Motorsports sponsored machine. Sonny Simpkins now back to second. The 34P of Paige Minor runs in third.
Gavin Manning, already 2 heat race wins to his credit, has worked masterfully to pick up his third heat race win of the year, followed by second place 68 of Sonny Simpkins. Then Paige Minor will take.
Green flag is in the air for heat race number 3 for the RealFast.tv. Junior mini dwarfs here at the Bakersfield Speedway, out to an early lead, the number 17 of Leela Brogdon.
Let me tell you what, a good, huge half straightaway lead off of the black number 3 car, Carter Enos, as he rapidly closed ground on the yellow number 17, Leela Brogdon. Leela Brogdon coming into tonight's event 7th in the points with already 1 heat race win for 2012.
Carter Enos running in second. That is the black number 3 car. Then it's Kylie Forster in the number 1. Sliding into turn number 1, putting the pressure on Enos as they come out of turn number 2. Forster takes over second position down the back straightaway into 3.
Second generation driver Zach Forster, the father and late model driver, Super Street as well. Of course, he's a crew chief on this car, and man, let me tell you what, he's got some pretty good handling on the number 1 car running second.
Out of turn number 4, your leader, Leela Brogdon in the yellow number 17 car. 4 laps down, 2 laps to go. Still, the battle rages on for second. between the number 3 of Carter Enos and the number 1 of Kylie Forrester. I'll tell you what, Mike, her fast spot is coming right out there out of turn number 2.
Yeah, they just keep swapping positions. One passes the other. Right now it's being held as the white flag is flown to Kylie Forrester for second. Straightaway down the field, the yellow 17 car coming out of turn number 4 will win this one. Leela Brogdon, her second of the year.
Carter Enos comes home in second. Kylie Forrester is third. Then it looks like the
Heat race now for the mini stocks out here at Bakersfield Speedway. Nice watered down racetrack. We are going to get some exciting first laps here, I can imagine. On the pole, the number 8, Darren Sherman on his outside. The last winner we've seen out here, Billy Lay, winner of the August 4th event, did reverse donuts and smacked the wall, but he moved the wall, not the car. The 79 on the inside row, number 2, Doug Shepard. The 17 on his outside, the Mustang of Candy Varn something. Jeffrey had issues with a pen. Varney.
Goodness.
Sorry about that. The 96 of Swan Hannah. The 22 of Stacy Evans. And last row, the 14 of Dylan Baker. And the 2X, Kyle Hood. Flagman at the ready. The flag goes up. We are racing heat number 1. We got a good battle all over this track. In the front, battle for the second spot. Side by side, no contact. I thought there was going to be contact. 3 wide to the corner. Candy moving back. She's falling back a little bit. Taking the high line, warming that groove up. But out front, you got the 8 of Sherman leading the field over the 79 of Shepard. Lay in the 3rd spot. Duking it out between the 2 yellow cars out of 3 total. Bakersfield mini stock cars. And I'm telling you, this battle up front, we were talking to Swan in the number 96, and he was going to put money on that 79 tonight. And in the second spot, not looking too shabby. So Shepard trying to look for a way around Sherman. The Dodge in that number 96. That Dodge motor is pumping for all it's worth. Mopar or no car. Look at that drafting down the backstretch for the lead. Coming up on lap traffic. There's some great racing. Billy Lay in the 3rd spot, just watching and waiting, ticking those laps. If any mistakes, he's going to be in prime time. Oh, Swan spun it out down the back straightaway. All good. White flag is out. Sherman out front. Shepard looking for a way around. Drafting all over. If there was a draft, he would be in it. The 17 of Candy almost getting involved in that lead battle. Through turns number 3 and 4, Darren Sherman will take the checkered flag. Shepard in the 2nd spot, and Lay coming home 3rd in the heat race. And a DNF for the heat race for the 2X of Hood. Don't know what happened, just looked like a lost power. Hey, if you can't win the race, get the most TV time. Brand new car leading the field in the 2nd heat for the mini stocks. Your pulse hitter, the number 16J of Jenna Watts. Now, we talked during the pits and we said, hey, that's a candidate for the prettiest car award. Her response, well, let's see at the end of the night. Okay. And the first time we've seen that number 64 of Chris Markin out here. Battle up front, though. between Watts and the 7 of Spiller Jr. Running in the 3rd spot to 08, Cody the Kid Miller. Jenna going high through turn number 4, leaving the inside open, but she's making that outside line work, digging hard. Oh no! Washing it too hard out, getting in the mud. It actually looked like it lost power down the back straightaway. Junior out front, Gary Spiller Jr. That 16J, something's amiss on that machine. Hand up, letting them know she's coming in, or not. So we can move the 4 of Terry McCurdy up to the 3rd spot. 2nd spot right now is the number 08 of the Kid Miller. The 4 Terry McCurdy, the 49 right behind, Jolinda Nuki. Jeffrey corrected me on that one. Thank you very much.
I probably corrected you wrong.
Hey, that wouldn't be the first time. The Pinto grows in a little hard and makes contact with the 6. Spiller Sr. getting some contact in his left front door. And the 64 stalled it in the corner of Market. I said left front door. He's only got 2 doors. So, left door. It's a green and a white flag restart. 1 lap to go. Who's it going to be? I think we know who they're going to be. But we have a great battle for the 4th spot. Spiller Jr. through the corner. Look at Jenna Hard driving in. Spiller Jr. will take the checkers. Wow.
I think she found the turbo down the backstretch.
Oh my goodness. That was driving it deep right there. Woo! The RealFast.tv mini dwarfs, senior mini dwarfs, out here for their B main event. Who's going to be making it into the main event tonight? Well, we'll start out with that 55. Jack Nichols. He'll be starting a checkered flag. That was a quick race, I think. Okay. Here's race fans that are watching this DVD right now. I've never seen anything like this in my life. But then again, we very rarely have been here to Bakersfield Speedway. We don't come often, we should say. Well, I would continue on the list, but I guess there's no need to. Other than we'll see them in the main event. Maybe the pace car one. What can you add to this, Jeffrey?
Well, that was by far the best B-main of the night.
You know, of all the B-mains I've seen.
Huge wreck.
Wow. Hey, I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we're here, and I'm glad everybody can embrace us into their family. We're newbies here, somewhat.
I think they're explaining to the drivers what's going on. But I think this 10 car is just pleasing the fans.
If we had a commercial to cut to, we would cut to it, but we just don't have a commercial.
All right. So they're saying what happened was they were going to have a B main. I think top 4 of 5 would transfer. But as you see, only 4 cars made it out. The 5th car didn't make it out, so they already know who's going to make it to the main.
That would explain a lot.
I believe it wasn't that was the 92 the one that lost the tire?
Yes.
There you go. So unfortunately lost the tire in the heat. And good. That was a good B main.
You know, that might just make it on the DVD for excellence.
High budget attack, man. Heat race number 1 for the Hobby Stocks here. Bakersfield Speedway, Ralph Cook and the Dirt Princess, Tracy Childress, going to lead this 7-car heat race. To the green flag is out, away we go. Nice start for the 78, Ralph Cook, but quickly to the inside of the 55 of Malcolm. Mike Malcolm in the 55, 15 going to try and follow through. That's Johnny Malcolm. Now, fun story about the 17 car. If you're a regular here, at Bakersfield Speedway, you might ask yourself, wait a minute, isn't that thing usually in the American stocks? Yes, from what we just heard, yes it is. Look at the Malcolms battle side by side for the second spot. But Ralph Cook holding off the field. Also in this heat race, the 41, Tim Delsa Jr., the number 3 of Jared Schweitzer, and rounding it out, number 33, driven by Robert Swearingen. Battle for the lead. Johnny Malcolm to the inside, and he's already losing body panels. Oh, drifts up in the turn. This might give the 55 some room to make. Not going to take it yet, but he is sizing up your leaders. And it looks like Johnny Malcolm going to be your leader, but here comes Mike Malcolm to the inside. It's a Malcolm battle for the lead. Look at Mike. Floors it. The 15 has some issues going through turn 2. Ralph Cook gets by as well as Swearingen. And after taking the lead, Johnny Malcolm, watch out there. Hold on to it, Swearingen. Woo! Robert and the 33 definitely putting on a show out here. All these guys are Hobby Stocks, one of the favorite. Right now, battle is for the 4th spot. As Schweitzer in the 3 makes the move. Here comes the bumper by Swearingen back. Just let him know you did pass the Swearenmeister. Battle side by side. Here we go. We saw this battle a little earlier. 78. Cook drifts up, nips the wall with the rear. But no harm, no foul. Moon continues on. Now Malcolm's running 1 and 2. 3 wide for 3rd. Schweitzer battling Cook. But it's going to be all about Mike Malcolm as they spin and hit. And oh boy, things getting started earlier in the Hobby Stocks. Mike Malcolm taking away the win with Johnny Malcolm 2nd, Ralph Cook 3rd. Woo. Getting ready for heat race number 2, Hobby Stocks, Bakersfield Speedway. Let's go through the starting lineup of this 6-car heat race, Hobby Stocks. Number 79, Cody Chambers. They know him as Fireball out here. To his outside, the 2X, Jimmy Irwin. Row number 2, number 11 of Chad Johnson. And on his outside is the car that I can't see. There we go, the 59 of Eric Simontel. 72, that is known as Little Shoe. Mr. Irwin there. And the 37 rounding out this field as they get going. The 37 driven by Aaron Stewart. Johnson trying to work around Fireball. We'll see if he can do it. To the inside. Chambers going to give him just enough room. And Chad Johnson going to make a move going into turn number 3. Johnson's there. Johnson's going somewhere. Gathers it back up. Saves it. Don't look now, though. Irwin is coming. This race already running calmer than our first heat race for the Hobby Stocks, the 2X. Jimmy Irwin to a sizable lead so far. Battle for 3rd. As Irwin makes it to the inside of Johnson. Side by side out of turn number 2. Irwin's looking to move to the front. Chambers better watch out because that 72 car is moving to the front. Look at the front end of that car. Noticing a little bit of smoke coming out of the 79 car. That could be a variable of things. As they battle for 2nd. Chambers going to move aside, let Irwin go. No, not quite going to battle back, but Irwin's going to have it down the front stretch. Here comes Johnson, going to try and pick up the 3rd position. There are enough Hobby Stocks tonight where we will be having a B main, so that's one thing to always keep in mind for drivers like the 59 of Eric Simontel, who's currently trailing the field. By the way, it is a topless month as the 2X is showing up. Battle for 2nd. Johnson kind of came out of nowhere right there, putting the pressure on Little Shoe. White flag in the air. Can the 11 make the pass? No pressure for Jimmy Irwin from start to finish in this one. Irwin trying to hold off Johnson. Johnson looked to the inside. We're going to see some contact here. They're going to play it clean. And it's going to be Jimmy Irwin in the 2X taking the lead and the win for the entire heat race, number 2. Irwin holds off Johnson, and you can see more smoke coming out of the 79. And bum drafting. Bum drafting, always a healthy thing in the sport. Why is the 79 smoking, Tommy?
Here with a hard race, he has to relax.
Heat race number 3 for the Hobby Sox. Green flag is out, and 6 cars gonna race it on here and put on a show. Things are getting exciting here. We wanna throw out one mention once we have time. Look at the battle here for the lead. Magoo holds on to it. Flat tire on the 73, right rear is down. That 73 car going to be out of contention for this one, the 9B. Lee Jensen, your leader. And some contact, not going to happen, but the tire gets nicked by the 26 of Steven Johnson, 04. During the qualifying, we saw that car out here, and the right front had some issues. It seems like they were able to repair, get that all figured out, and repaired. Apparently it wasn't a big deal. Good thing for Austin Manzella in the 04. Obviously Magoo still on the racetrack. And of course the 22D, Ryan Daves. I feel like we saw more of that crew than anyone else tonight.
Absolutely, a big crew for them. Very enjoyable crew too, very nice people.
Well, rounding out the field, one car I haven't mentioned yet, that is the number 77, Mike Nix, driving that machine. Like I said, there will be a B main for this division. So every position counts. Jensen holding the front. Manzella gets right in the back of Steven Johnson. Papa's racing number 04. Try it though. Gathered it up. Keeps it going. Everyone going straight. Things really cleared up, but man, what a crazy first lap this heat race had. How about side by side for third? Why not? White flag is out. 1 lap to go. And let's see if Steven Johnson has anything to say about the 04. Manzella getting around him. Nope. Your winner, the number 9B. Getting ready for the B main in the Minidorf, the RealFast.tv Minidorfs. This is the junior class B main. I believe 4 cars will make it to the A. And oh boy, here we go. Carson Enos and the 11 star of Kaylee Wilkinson. Green flag is out. The intensity builds in the Minidorf. Currently holding the lead, Carlos Enos. And second place, the 76 holding him up, Chloe Jones. Chloe Jones is going for the outside. I didn't realize they had an outside line here. To the lead. Caution.
No, the light's stuck on for some reason.
So green.
Yes, we're green.
I'm confused. Well, look at the move, though, the 76 just made. On the outside, like I said, I was unaware there was an outside line on this small course. First time I think I've ever seen a race on this course. But if you go too high, it can be danger. Oh, 72 spins out in 4th place. Logan Jensen. I believe Logan was in the A main if things remained as they were.
Also lost a tire earlier today.
That's right. That car lost a tire earlier. That was the car that lost a tire, not the 92. Oh, and then the 8. The 8M goes around. That is McKenna McCausland. Oh, and the 19 goes around. Oh, figure 8 racing. Figure 8 racing. Oh, what is it? Huh.
It sounds like you're playing karate over there.
I am. I am, my goodness. That's Bailey Thompson in the 19. Ladies and gentlemen. What?
I think I've heard the name Bailey Thompson before.
Do you think so?
But I'm wondering if it's the same one.
Like in a bandolero?
Or a late model?
No. Pendulo. Green flag, 4 laps to go. We're at halfway right now, Chloe, holding the lead. And man, oh man, this is a fun little division to watch. I'll tell you what, Mini-Dorf's very close quarters racing, absolutely. Enos in second, and then the 11 star of Wilkinson in third, and the 8M, fourth place, that's McKenna McCausland. Oh, and we have trouble. We have big trouble. We have Steve trouble. We have trouble. Oh, trouble, Steve. The 8M almost spun out too. So, well, 2 cars have now pulled it off. You saw the wreck that the 29K of Kylie Wheeler was a part of with the 19 car. The 19 Bailey Thompson has pulled it off the track. 72 going to rejoin the field. That's Logan Jensen. But still your leader, the number 76, Chloe Jones. Here we go into turn number 1. Carlos Enos. I'm sorry, I've been Carlos. It's not Carlos, it's Carson. Carson Enos. So apologies there. This is our first time ever seeing this division, so right now we're as low budget as you can get. 11 star, that's Kaylee Wilkinson. And then you have the 8M currently in 4th, McKenna McCausland. Oh, we've made it to the white flag in this one. In this 8-lap B main. Look at this battle. 72 and 8M. They're trading paint. Watch out, that's a wall. It's okay. It's all right. 72 going to continue on, but Chloe Jones, your winner in this B main. The race of survival for the Mini-Dorfs. My, oh my, what a race it was. Man, Tommy. Exactly.
Late models on track for their first heat race. The number 10 of Sanders, 10N. That is Robert Sanders on his outside. Clay Daly, 75. Green flags out, 75. Tommy Malcolm, 8 John Lowry, 17 Larry Childress, and the 77 of Bill Bartels. Malcolm around 360, and away he goes. Nope, stalls it. Well, they're side by side for the lead. To the caution. Check.
Oh, no, I was going to ask if there's anyone else you'd like to mention in the field. So, since we have time.
Is there anybody else I'd like to talk about in the field? What'd you say? You're the one wearing the headphones, not me.
Full restart.
High budget TV right here. Bakersfield Speedway. Real fast TVs over to our left. Low budget TV is on TV right now. Full restart. Sanders out front. Clay Daly. Outside move. Can he hang on? Look at John Lowry right behind. And the number 8. Good battle so far. It'll be Daly out front leading the first lap. The Wiley veteran Bill Bartels and the number 77 Bartels Harley Davidson ride. Marina Del Rey is where that shop is located. I know that because I would drive by it when I would stop at Toyota dealership. Childress a little sideways. Malcolm to the inside. Not going to complete the pass, but definitely trying. They settle down. Lowry with a great run to the inside of Sanders down the back straightaway. And that 10N. Which way is he going to go? Lowry to the outside now. Good forward bite out of the corner. Not going to be able to pass on the outside either. Sanders making the car wide now. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I just don't think Lowry has a way around him yet. Up, almost contact.
If not around him, sometimes through him.
Sometimes you got to do it on the short track. Daly out front, leading away. Childress and Malcolm into the corner. No contact, close racing. White flag out for Daly. Meanwhile, we got a great battle right behind him. Sanders is going to hold off so far. Childress moves back. Lowry into the fence. Daly through the line. The taxi cab will collect the first heat. exciting.
All right, so coming out of turn number 2, I don't know where it came from, but the 8 car had one of the biggest runs ever. I don't know if it was a mistake on Sanders or if Lowry just said, hey, I'm just sticking it on the gas. I was convinced that he was going to literally drive through him. And look at the rear car. Look at the rear.
Oh, wow, yeah, you can see. Peeled open.
There's damage, but I wonder if anything got bent in the 8 as well.
Well, he did make contact with the wall. Not hard contact, but it's still concrete. Green flag out, heat race number 2, late models at Bakersfield Speedway. Bartels out front, on it outside the 7 of Mike Johnson, I believe, unless that would be the 7C, which I don't believe it is. Let's see. Johnson out front in the 7 machine. Bartels in the 2nd spot. 29 making a move to the inside of Bartels. Andy Albertello. Reichenbach and the C9, the 27, is another Bartels. That'd be Nick Bartels and Dino Napier in the 5X. Reichenbach a little too fast going into turn 2, washes up. Lets the whole field by underneath him. Mike Johnson out front, Ron Bartels in the 12, holding off that 29 machine of Albertello, but Albertello is looking for a way around. Anyway, high-low, doesn't matter. Earlier on today in qualifying, the number 96, Carla Laney, on her qualifying lap going into turn number 1, right rear tire supposedly blew out. She dug the rim into the dirt and up and over she went, tumbling into turns 1 and 2. The car definitely not able to compete tonight, but she walked out of it bummed out, but ready to race for another day. Mike Johnson through turn number 4, taking the checkered flag and a shortcut race for that 29. Albertello seems to have stalled out and pulled into the infield.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like obviously he's not under power now, but it looked like he went flying through that infield, which makes me wonder, did he just like, I don't know, it just makes me wonder.
Saving fuel.
Yes.